Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. I think I finally hacked the 4-1-3 formation in eFootball 26. In today's video, I'll be breaking down how I'm dominating online matches using this unique 4-1-3 setup, built around a fixed SS playing as a false 9 and 2 center forwards. I'll go deep into the full breakdown, starting from squad building, to every tactical tweak, player role, and key tip you'll need to replicate this exact setup and dominate just like me. The 4-1-3 formation has a lot of versions out there. But trust me, my spin on it is totally different. It's super balanced, gives perfect transitions from defense to attack, and makes your plays feel effortless. So, will the fixed SS plus to CF 4-1-3 tactics become your new secret weapon? Let's dive in and find out. But hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any of my future videos. I'll be dropping more formation breakdowns, player and manager reviews, player progression guides, attacking and defending tutorials, and tons of other helpful tips to level up your eFootball 2026 experience. So go ahead, join the family, and let's grow together. Alright, let's jump straight into my squad setup. This is how you should customize and edit the player position to set up the 4-1-3 formation. And you can use these squad building to set up your 4-1-3 formation. And you can also use these squad building to set up your 4-1-3 formation. And then you can also use these squad building to set up your 4-1-3 formation. So now let's go to the key tips to apply in order to play better with the fixed SS to CF 4-1-3 formation. When selecting your players, try to use players with good and decent speed in every positions, and then make sure all your players have the one-touch pass and through passing skills. Make sure your midfielders and defenders also have the low-lofted pass and weighted pass skills. You should also make sure you give your midfielders and strikers the dribbling skills, like the double touch, Marseille turn and the cut behind and turn skill. Make sure you also teach them the shooting skills like long-range shooting, long-range curler, outside curler, rising shot and the first-time shot skill. In your SS position, use a player with a good ball control, tight possession and dribbling ability. Then also make sure the SS have a good offensive awareness and good passing ability. And in your CF position, use at least one CF that can compete in aerial combat and also give the CF the aerial superiority and heading skills so the CF can be able to jump and head the ball perfectly. Just as you can see, all my players have all these things I mentioned. All my players have good and decent speed in every positions and all my players have the one-touch pass and through passing skills. In case you want the best meta progression trainings for your players to give you the best in-game performance, kindly check the channel playlist or these video description to get the link to the progression trainings videos. And if you also want to learn the best way to give your players additional skills of your choice, kindly check the tutorials playlist or these video description to get the video on how to give players additional skills of your choice without getting duplicate skills or wasting the skill tokens. There are other informative and helpful videos on the channel that will definitely take your gameplay to the next level, like formations, tactics, full analysis breakdown, defending and attacking tutorials, and all other type of helpful contents. So make sure you also check these videos out on the channel. So now let's go to the individual instructions tactics to play with the fixed SS to CF 4-1-3 formation. In the individual instructions settings, give the defensive instruction to the anchor man in the DMF position. Then give the anchoring instruction to any of your CF. For my setup, I'll be going for the left side CF. And then give the counter target instruction to the SS. The remaining slot can be left empty or used for tight marking opponents CF when necessary. Don't end the video yet, because you still won't be able to get the secret attacking strategies and patterns to dominate your opponents and play perfectly with the 4-1-3 formation. Now let's move to the gameplay to see the different attacking patterns, tips and strategies to play better with the 4-1-3 formation and to also see how the individual instructions tactics works. Firstly, when building attack, don't over-rush your play and build attack perfectly using one-touch passes and through passes. Now, let's talk about the individual instructions for the SS because this part really makes the system click. I've given the SS the counter target instruction, and trust me, this changes everything. Normally, a false 9 keeps dropping deep to link up play, but with the counter target role, he becomes way more advanced in his movement. This setup allows the SS to stay high up the pitch even when we lose possession, so the moment we win the ball back, he's already in a dangerous position to launch quick attacks. At the same time, he still has the intelligence to drop deep when it's needed, connecting the midfield, and creating that smooth attacking rhythm. So what you get is a false 9 that plays like both a playmaker and a striker, always available for passes, always ready to attack space. It's like having the best of both worlds. What makes the false 9 role very powerful and effective is because you can't predict the movement of a false 9. This false 9 movement will confuse defenders and open up space. Watch how he connects with one of the center forwards. They exchange a quick one-to pass, slicing right through the defensive line. Usually, the false 9 drops deep to link play and draw defenders out. But in this moment, he does the opposite. You can see him making a smart run straight into the opponent's penalty area, perfectly timing it with the play. Right here you can see how quick the false 9 thinks. He drops in, gets the ball, and instantly releases a through pass into the path of my CF. Watch how the false 9 moves off the ball here. Instead of just waiting for a pass, he reads the play and makes a clever run straight into space to finish the attack. That movement completely breaks the defensive line, putting him in the perfect position to receive the ball and finish the attack. This is what makes the false 9 role so unpredictable. It's not just about dropping deep, it's also about timing those deadly runs into dangerous areas. Now, let's talk about the TCFs because they're the finishers in this system. I'm using the goal poachers, and their movement works perfectly with the false 9. While the SS drops deep, both CFs are constantly making diagonal and straight runs into the spaces the false 9 creates. They're always looking to get behind the defense, timing their runs for quick through passes or rebounds inside the box. One CF tends to drift slightly wider to stretch the backline, while the other stays more central, ready to finish any chance that comes his way. This movement keeps the defense under pressure non-stop, the false 9 pulls defenders out, and the poachers pounce on the gaps. It's fast, fluid, and deadly, exactly how you dominate online matches. Now, that CF I mentioned earlier, the one drifting wide and linking play, that's my free CF. This role is all about movement and creativity. He's not just waiting for passes, he's constantly reading the false 9's positioning. Now let's talk about one of the key tweaks that makes this setup even more dangerous, the anchoring instruction. I've given the left side CF the anchoring role, and here's why. I'm using an attacking fullback on the right side, so whenever I'm building up from the right flank, that fullback pushes high to deliver crosses into the box. By giving my left CF the anchoring instruction, he stays in position, always ready inside the box, to receive those crosses or quick passes. Now here's another key detail. On the same side as that anchored CF, I'm also using a hole player. This synergy is insane. The hole player naturally makes forward runs into those half spaces, creating passing options, and pulling defenders out of position. Because the anchored CF stays high and central, the hole player can easily feed him through balls, quick 1-2s, or low crosses. It's a deadly combination the hole player creates, and the anchored CF finish. Together, they form a perfect link-up, movement, creativity, and finishing power, all working in sync, to stretch defenses and create unstoppable chances. Now let's talk about one of my favorite attacking patterns in the setup, how the attacking fullback links perfectly with the anchored CF to create goals from wide positions. Just as you can see here, I'm building up play from the right side, and look at my attacking fullback, making that forward run into space. The moment he receives the ball, I already know what's next. I'm looking to deliver that cross into the box. Now notice how my anchored CF holds his position beautifully. That's the power of the anchoring instruction. He doesn't drift away or get lost in build-up. He stays right there, perfectly positioned inside the box, ready to connect with the cross. As the ball comes in, the timing is spot on, the CF stays available, attacks the space, and finishes the move with precision. This link-up between the attacking fullback and the anchored CF is one of the most consistent attacking patterns in this 4-1-3 setup. And it's not just crosses either. This setup also creates dangerous central link-ups. Watch how my hole player makes that perfectly timed through pass straight to the anchored CF. Because of the anchoring instruction, the CF holds his line instead of drifting offside, staying in that ideal pocket between defenders. As soon as the pass is made, he's already in position to receive and finish, no hesitation. Just pure positioning awareness. That's what makes this role so effective. Your anchored CF becomes both a finisher and a constant passing option, linking up with your whole player, false 9, and even the attacking fullback depending on how you build your play. Now, if you're using your attacking fullback on the left, then simply switch the anchoring instruction to your right CF. It's the same logic, just mirrored. And if you prefer playing with 2 defensive fullbacks, then you can give the anchoring instruction to either CF, depending on which one you want staying central. It's all about maintaining balance. You want one CF holding his position while the others create movement and chaos around him. Now let's talk about the defense of this 4-2-1-3 setup. It's rock solid, perfectly balanced, and hard to break down. Even though this setup is very fluid going forward, it's also solid defensively. The key is balance, and that starts with my defensive midfielder, who's playing as an anchorman. I've also given him the defensive instructions so he stays back and holds his position. This keeps the midfield compact, cutting off passing lanes and stopping counterattacks before they even start. This also gives the other midfielders and attackers freedom to push forward, because even when possession is lost, the team stays structured. The DMF holds his ground, the center backs stay tight, and the backline quickly regains shape. It's that perfect balance between fluid attack and controlled defense that makes the 4-2-1-3 formation so effective. So yeah, that's the full breakdown of this 4-2-1-3 setup, a perfect balance between attack and defense. If you master this, trust me, you'll dominate online matches. Drop your thoughts in the comments, let me know what formation you want to see next. Thanks for watching guys, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming eFootball 26 content. If you're new here, make sure you check out the channel, you'll find tons of helpful videos, like attacking and defending tutorials, formation tactics and strategies full breakdown, players progression guides, players and manager reviews and other helpful videos. And if there's anything you'd like me to explain further or make a video about, drop it down in the comments. I'll always check them and love hearing your ideas. Stay safe guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video.